Hello all, welcome to the Lunar Sea Spire Cartoon Fan Podcast. This is episode 308, and today we'll be talking about Dio the Invader from Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm GC13.
And I'm Isabel.
So it finally happened, you guys got me to watch Jojo.
Mm-hmm.
And I am convinced that with Dio Brando, we have found the world's most hateable boy.
Oh, he is an awful person.
Just watching that first episode, it kind of felt like introducing a new heel wrestler. It's like you're building heat on the heel, and then finally the babyface Jojo gets kind of a win over him. I think that was a pretty big win for Jojo, at least.
And of course, also this is the first episode, and you saw that mask, right?
Oh yes.
Mm-hmm.
I had to peek ahead to see what was coming in episode 2, and I must say I am deeply intrigued to see all that play out.
Yep.
So I see another JoJo podcast episode in our future.
That's good.
I do have I have questions about Dio. How is he so good at everything? He's a master at everything, isn't he?
Yeah. I have no idea how he got that good.
He's one of the ridiculously overaccomplished rivals, I assume.
I suppose.
I mean, he's a better gentleman than Jojo. He's a better boxer. Apparently a very good chess player. At least he can't suck blood, right? That would be unfair.
At least not right now.
Not yet. We'll get to that. Ugh. I mean, just a stinker. These guys are 12 years old in this episode.
Yeah. 12. Yeah, they don't look 12.
Kids mature so fast in Japan, I guess.
This is not in Japan. This is in England.
I do wonder, why are so many animes set not in Japan? Since you brought that up.
Not in Japan? I don't know. They just want to have stories take place in different... I don't know.
I wonder if we're the exotic location to them. I mean, it would make sense, but... set it somewhere that the reader will know about, but not know too much about.
Well, I mean, it'll take place in Japan later, but right now it's in England.
Yeah, they go places.
Oh, yes.
They do adventure, after all. They're very bizarre adventures.
Yes, a very bizarre adventure.
I don't know, I was just getting flashbacks to Pokemon, and it's like... I mean, Ash at 10, he's been 10 for how many years now?
Let's see... Over 20 is...
Yeah, must be one of those, like in South Park, those kids do not age quick. I mean, Mr. Garrison's gonna go through a whole president term, and they're not gonna leave a single grade, so... But, yeah, very, very macho boys there. Now, I want to know, with the face Dio makes after he kisses... Is it Arena?
Yes.
Is that the "but it was me" Dio face, or is that just very similar to the "but it was me" Dio face?
I'm pretty sure that's actually the "it was me" Dio. Yep, that's it.
Okay, because I'm like, oh, I know that face. This is the first time I've ever seen this episode, but I know that face.
Well, yeah, it's been memed all over, so yeah.
It's like the One Punch Man subreddit knew I was going to be watching this, because on Saturday I was browsing and there were like 3 separate JoJo memes on the front page. One of them is like me trying to get the last pack of udon noodles at the grocery store, and then you see Genos and Saitama are both doing some specific JoJo pose. It was glorious. And then everyone was going full on, "Oh, you're approaching me?" in the comment section. It was great.
Okay, so it was really messed up that Dio just straight up killed Jonathan's dog. That's messed up.
No, the worst thing is, he didn't even kill the dog. He left the dog in a position where the dog would be burned alive. That's just disgusting.
Yeah. He put him in the incinerator. Just put him in a box, put it in the incinerator, and then somebody turned it on, is dead.
Whew, yeah, like I said, he is just generating heat. Literally, in this case, I guess. Fat burns very hot.
Yeah.
So, this episode, though, made me wonder, like, what is Jojo's situation with the other people? Because when he attacks those two bullies, they don't recognize him until they see his name on his handkerchief. But then, with all those people at the boxing place, it's like he was friends with them, except they also know so little about him that all Dio has to do is just say, oh yeah, by the way, he can't keep a secret. And they're like, oh, I guess we don't like him. It's very confusing.
Didn't even recognize him?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this was how many chapters of the manga? I don't think the writer wanted to stay here very long.
Yeah, that I don't know anything about the manga, so...
I mean, I assume it's a relatively faithful adaptation, although I am, of course, one of those anime-only casuals, so I would not know.
Okay, so did you notice that at the very end, when Dio and Jonathan are, like, fighting and stuff, and then there's some blood that, like, splashes on the mask, and then it activates?
Yes, I did see that.
Yep. That's going to be important later on.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I have seen the synopsis. Very detailed synopsis. Very good on you guys at the Jojo Wiki. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be... That's going to be some good stuff, but I think it's one of those things, like, you understand immediately upon seeing the episode that mask is going to be important. Like, even watching it at the time, I'm like, oh my god, will someone please think of the mask? And it's only after that I have to rush to the wiki to see what's going to happen, because, I can't help myself. But did it look to you like Jojo was hitting Dio when he was down? Because I did not get that impression at all in their final battle.
I don't know.
I mean, I feel like Dio was quite able to continue that fight, or at the very least that Jojo wasn't, like, right on top of him. Like, maybe he was about to attack him, but then, Dio drew a knife, as 12-year-olds do, So I don't know, maybe, what's his name, George? Maybe George, not the brightest apple on the tree. It seems like he had his hands full with one kid. Maybe taking on two kids was too much of a challenge. I mean, when I first watched the intro, that's one heck of a way to introduce somebody with the aftermath of the carriage crash, and Mr. Brando going to loot the place. Does anything ever come of the fact that he took Joestar's ring?
Like, anything significant about that, or
like does anything ever come up with the fact that Joestar's ring was missing after the crash, and he happened to be saved by this creepy old man that just looks like a grave robber.
I don't remember if that's going to be significant, but yeah, he just took the ring.
I was immediately, just the way his eyes open and it's like, oh hey, I'm still alive. It's like I was first suspecting magical chicanery, but I just don't know. I don't know anymore. It's bizarre. But really, I'm just glad that Jojo was able to survive his childhood with Dio. Like, that the fact that there's a 7-year time skip means that nothing too bad happens in the intervening period. I guess that fight was actually worth something, because Dio seems to have changed plans. I mean, just no patience on Dio. He shows up and he's like, I'm immediately going to destroy this guy. I mean, I could just let him be my friend and everything will be great, but no, I have to... Was he, like, trying to get him written out of the will or something?
Yeah, something about a will.
Or was there more to the episode 2 synopsis that I didn't read? I do remember that there was something about Dio wanting to get the inheritance early, and that's why episode 2 happens.
Oh yeah, the inheritance.
But anyway, yeah, like, Dio comes off, like, super aggro, like... I mean, I guess that's why he's the villain, rather than just be a nice boy and take some good things. He wants to be mean boy and take all of the nice things. Set himself up. Good series antagonist, I guess, or recurring antagonist at least. And we cannot forget that lovely meme face.
What, it was Dio, or?
Yeah, that meme is a lot less fun now.
Alright, so how about the ending theme? So you will notice, from what I've seen so far in JoJo, when they have an ending theme, it's a song that's some classic song from way back when. Like in this one, it's Roundabout by Yes. You're gonna hear that plenty in these next few episodes, so.
Oh, that's good. Everyone loves Roundabout, right? Right?
Yeah! Yeah! And that's been memed too!
Oh, really? I don't... Oh, I'm going to have to delve deeper into the JoJo memes then.
You know, like the one where it says, well, it's coming up, but, you know, where it says, like, to be continued, and then they start playing the music. That's the meme that, right?
Maybe that's not one that penetrates into the non-JoJo fans. Because the Dio meme is, like, literally everywhere. You can't turn anywhere on the internet without finding some Dio.
Oh, okay, I thought the to be continued one was pretty popular.
Oh, no, you're right. You're right. I have seen To Be Continued in the JoJo font. You're right. That is pretty popular. I have it in my head now. Oh, I'm learning so much from JoJo. Why did it take me so long? Oh, I remember why it took me so long to start. I watched a YouTube video about how awesome the series was, and then he described how depressing the first episode was.
Okay.
But hey, once I power through all that, I was actually quite impressed by the production values. I don't know why. I guess something that's such an eminent series, I guess I expected it to kind of look and feel more like a 90s in the first season than like 2000s, or actually 20-teens.
Yeah, I believe this came out in like 2012 or something.
Yeah,
right?
2012. I guess I kind of expected it to feel 10 years older than it actually is, because it's just such a long-running popular series already.
Yeah, I believe like the manga's from the 70s?
That would also explain it. Yeah, watching it on my Crunchyroll with the poorly timed commercials as always.
Oh, I was watching on Netflix, so.
Oh, there you go. So you don't have any commercial breaks to worry about.
Nope.
There was one other thing that I wanted to say. There is, I think, a meme that the JoJo community, maybe they've made it and kept it among themselves and haven't just distributed it, but it's like, Dio, no one touches my bags. Also, Dio, I'll get a servant to do it for me.
I don't think I've heard that one.
You know, Jojo, just trying to be nice, like he's really slow on the uptake here. And then Dio won't let him touch it because no one touches his stuff, and then I'll have a servant do it. It's almost like he just doesn't like you, Jojo. I would be friends with Jojo. He seems pretty cool.
Oh, yes.
So did you have any more thoughts we didn't bring up?
No, that's everything for me.
I mean, it's one heck of an introduction.
Oh, yes.
I could have done with a little less sadness, though. I like happy things. That's why I like Summer Camp Island. That's okay. We'll get to... I mean, they had... I forgot to mention the poses. Even in the first episode, they're doing the JoJo poses. I love it.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Like, the one that really got me was when Dio hopped out of the carriage. I can't remember if there were any more, but that was the one that's like, oh, that was great. Just completely gratuitous, but great because of the gratuity. But that is why you can instantly recognize a JoJo meme when a character is sticking their hand up in front of their face while striking a menacing pose. They want that last pack of udon noodles. Anyway, guys, join us next week. I think we'll be talking about more JoJo's Bizarre Adventure in the future, but not next week. But do stay tuned. Until next week, though, I'm GC13.
And I'm Isabel.
Later, everybody. Our opening and closing music is by Mark Soto. For more cartoon-related content, please visit lunarseaspire.com.